TMZ Stars, best quality podcast for German market.
So, heute haben wir keinen anderen als den Augustas im Podcast. Augustas ist Top-Reviewer auf Amazon, aber auch der Organisator des European Private Label Summits. Und ich kann euch schon sagen, es wird ein neues Summit auch in diesem Jahr im April geben, aber das wird er dann später selber sagen. Und der Grund, warum wir den Augustas im Podcast haben, ist natürlich, um über das Thema Reviews noch einmal zu sprechen. Und jetzt erfahren wir es praktisch direkt aus der Quelle von einem Top-Rezensenten in Deutschland. Das Interview mache ich auf Englisch, deswegen wechsle ich jetzt. Augustas, thank you very much for taking the time. And maybe you can start by introducing yourself.
Hello, Timo. Nice to be here. Yes, I would say I was a reviewer. At the moment, I'm not really reviewing any products because of the game rules changed, and I'm involved into organizing a new summit. But I did review Amazon Germany products for more than 1 year. I started it as a hobby. Of course, it was nice to get some freebies. But I also wanted to try different gadgets, different new products, which I would not buy, but it was interesting to see how they function, how can I use them at home, and in the end, through my hands, I had like 250 products went through my hands, and I tested and I tried.
Yeah, not only did you review actively, but you were also a top reviewer. So can you talk a little bit about what that means and how to become a top reviewer?
Yes, when I started, I was nobody. I wrote few reviews for purchases I did in the last 2-3 years, so that I get some profile. Several products on my profile, and when I started to get products for reviewing, I tried to make very detailed reviews from the heart, and I realized later on that pictures are very important, and at some point very soon in my reviewer career, I decided that for each product I'm making a video. So some sellers started to recommend me as a reviewer because I was doing videos, and everyone wants video, of course, in the review. My videos, since I don't really speak very good German, I was doing without any speech. It was more like just music and showing a product from different angles. And I think I jumped into the top reviewer list because I reviewed one of the Bluetooth speakers, and suddenly one week I noticed that my review is upvoted a couple of 100 times within like 2 weeks. I'm sure there was maybe a seller hired some SEO team, or I don't know, some search optimization team who was upvoting massively my review and couple other reviews for that product. So when you get upvotes on your review, your reviewer rank jumps enormously. So I was like maybe 8,000, 10,000 reviewer, and after 3 weeks I was already like 200 reviewer, just because I got maybe 500 upvotes. So this pumped my being a top reviewer. But I noticed if you do review for very popular products and you do extensive review for maybe iPhone or some popular phone, you would get easily a lot of upvotes because people love your review. And this is how you could organically jump into the top reviewer position.
Yeah, and for those who don't know, a top reviewer has a special badge which is displayed next to the review. So I think for consumers, it is kind of a trust signal if a review is marked. And I think there is top 10, top 50, top 100, top 500, and top 1000. Is that correct?
Yes, I
and Hall of
think.
Fame.
Yes, I think also sometimes Amazon's platform was buggy because I was actually maybe in top 300 something position, but in some pages, depends where you look, my batch was top 100 reviewer. So Amazon platform was a bit buggy, I noticed.
Yeah, and it does fluctuate quite a bit. So I think it's updated maybe on a daily basis, the reviewer ranks.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Okay, so let's get into like what motivated you to review 250 products within 1 year. Like normal people, they buy a few products and write even less reviews. Maybe less than 1% of the products people buy get reviews. But in your case, you were quite active. What was your motivation?
For many years I was a website developer. This was my freelance job, and since my wife is German, we moved to Germany once again 1.5 years ago, and I just wanted some new activity. And suddenly I found out that I can test different products, and I can just test different, as I said, gadgets. How they work, how I can apply them at home. So I was inspired by that, and I was doing at the beginning about 30 products a month. I was spending at least 30 hours per month for product reviews, because I calculate more or less 1 hour per product. So it was an extensive hobby, which I did very actively for the first maybe 5 months. Especially top reviewer jump was inspiring, and I wanted to get, maybe it becomes like a competition after all. Then when you are becoming top reviewer, and if you publish your email address publicly on the profile, you start getting lots of emails with a lot of offers. So I was at some point, at the peak, I was getting maybe 10 emails a day almost. That means I didn't have to go anymore to review clubs, and I could just go through the emails and see if there is anything interesting. But I was very selective. I was maybe just choosing 1 out of 30 offers, just because there were a lot of Asian sellers who are just sending the same kind of product with different logo. And also, since as I said, it was taking me about 1 hour to produce a review. I calculate my price per hour, and if the product is like below 20 euros, I would probably not accept it, just because it's not worth my hour.
Okay, so for you was the free product that motivated you, but as well there was some gamification element to it. So you kind of like the idea that you can climb up in the top reviewer list. Do you think this is also like what motivates people?
At some point, yes. I was motivated by that. I was even tracking a couple of other active reviewers in Germany, and I was checking their positions, and I was checking what they are doing if they are getting upvotes, or if they are getting more reviews than me. But still, I was looking at it very seriously, and I was really spending a lot of time. And at some point, I just got tired. And also at some point, I was just tired of testing all these products, which in some way, they are useless. They look very interesting and nice and maybe practical on the picture and the description. And then you just get it, you test it, and then there is nothing to do with this product, just because it was never part of your daily life. So it's hard to incorporate something which looks nice and comfortable, but it's just another piece of something from China.
Yeah, so you have a lot of pieces of something in your household right now.
No, actually, I used a lot of products to give away during Christmas 2 times, and I sold on eBay maybe 5 more expensive ones. So
yeah, Okay, so selling on eBay is also an option, and I know with some review clubs they explicitly do not allow selling on eBay. But if you buy it on Amazon with a coupon code, so as long as you buy it, you're absolutely allowed to sell it. So like sometimes we get that feedback from customers, like why do people sell my product on eBay? That's because they bought it. They're allowed to sell it. Okay, so how have things changed with the review update? So is it less? Can you talk a little bit about how the change affected you?
Yes, so it was I think in November when they changed rules in Germany, and I think from day one after the change, the email load dropped. If I was getting 7-10 emails per day, after the change, I started. Right now, I'm getting maybe 10 emails per week. I'm still getting some emails. It's really.
What's your rank right now?
I think it's dropping because it's about 600 something. I think
so you're still in the list, yeah.
Yeah, I'm in the list, but I'm not really. I didn't publish any reviews, I think, in the last month or so. Basically, at the beginning when rules changed, I think some sellers got panicked and some were sending me kind of information that yes, rules are changed, but we are still continuing. And whenever they were offering some product, I wanted to make sure that they really understand the new rules, because for me, new rules means that I'm not kind of obliged to do a review. So now I feel more relaxed. If I get a product and I'm just lazy to review, I would, not feel so much responsible for placing a review. And this is, I think now I have like 10 products at home, which I forgot kind of to review. But basically, sellers kept silent, I think, after the change. Some tried to send PayPal review offer, which means that they offer that I buy product with my money on Amazon and then they refund via PayPal and then I publish review. There was even 1 or 2 Asian companies which are offering PayPal review plus €5 after you publish the review, which sounds very strange, but yeah. And also I'm still getting emails even now in 2017 where seller says, yeah, we need honest review in exchange of a free product. So I don't know if they are not aware of new rules or they are just pretending that they don't know that and they just think that reviewers are silly. I don't know.
Okay, so these are like some very interesting things and some very illegal things as well. So definitely you're not allowed to pay somebody for a review even before the rules have changed. That was not allowed, and also to make somebody buy something and then pay them the money back. That is also considered to be violating the rules. I mean, like I can see why people are offering it. It's because they want to get the certified I think it's called certified review, not certified, verified review. Yeah, verified review, and of course. That is just wrong. So it's interesting that people still are offering it, and it seems like as if they're getting away with it. Maybe not for long, I don't know, but but it's interesting to see that. Then Amazon also deleted a lot of reviews recently, like maybe 2 months ago or 1 month ago. Did you notice that some of your reviews have been deleted as well?
Oh yes, about half year ago, I got to know about the reviewer profile tracking software, ARAT, which is Amazon Reviewer Analysis Tool. It's a Windows software, and you can add reviewer profile IDs to track. So I was tracking my profile and few other German top reviewer profiles just to compare the stats. And this software shows me that I was surprised after the change of the rules. 1 month later, I just ran through that software, and it showed me that about 20 or 30 reviews were deleted. So I was really, it was shock to me in some way, because most of my reviews, like they were not, they were written, I put effort to write them. It was not like a copy paste text from somewhere. So I cannot really understand what is the algorithm of Amazon removing the reviews. Some people told me suggested that I should remove the disclaimer, which says, this product I got in exchange of honest review. So some people think that Amazon's algorithm is just simply targeting these disclaimers in the review and removing these reviews. But I'm still having a lot of reviews with this disclaimer, and some reviews with this disclaimer were removed. So it's not clear how they process it.
Yeah, so that amounts to like 10% of your reviews that have been deleted. Is that about correct?
Yes, it's about correct. It's about 20, 30, I think. And this I checked, I think, like in the end of 2016. And I checked it again in February. And I was surprised that in the between December and February, almost 2 months passed, and there were no deleted reviews anymore. So it seems that maybe the first month Amazon was active in deleting, and then they stopped, or they just qualified the rest of my reviews and left them alone.
Okay, it's very strange, and also I've spoken with many people, and there seems to be no pattern. I mean, Amazon knows, but nobody has yet figured it out what the pattern is. It's sometimes all reviewers from a particular reviewer gets deleted that I've seen, but in your case, it's just a fraction of your reviews. So it seems strange to me, but I don't know. Yes,
it's a fraction of my reviews, and then I checked a few of these top reviewers I was tracking in the software I mentioned. Couple of them also had a bunch of reviews deleted, but I found 2 profiles which disappeared completely. And one profile, I think, had a couple of 100 reviews, and he was top maybe 100 or 200 reviewer. And his profile is gone from Amazon. So I'm a little bit wondering why. So.
Okay. This software, does that just track reviewers, or can it also be used to track products?
No, it's just to track review profiles, and it's manual tracking. So if I open the software now, I have to click that I want to download the data from all the profiles on Amazon Germany, which I want to track. So when I download this data now, it keeps in the database on my computer, and then after 1 month I can scan again the profiles I'm tracking, and then I can compare the history. I can compare today's data with, let's say, 1 month ago, which I scanned. So it's not automatic. It's just you do it manually. Okay.
I don't know. Maybe you can send me the link, and for those that are interested, they can. Is it free?
Yeah, it's free. I just found a link. It was promoted by someone in one of the Facebook groups, and I think it's a safe software. Someone just did for purpose of maybe easily tracking your own reviews, because it shows the numbers, how many new reviews someone published in the last whatever interval you choose. Of course, you have to make these history data points manually, like you have to download the data.
Yeah. Okay. So that remains a mystery, and so let's move on and talk about the European Private Label Summit. So you've done that last year. Maybe you can talk a little bit how that went and describe a little bit what happened there.
Yes, I did European Private Label Summit, which was a virtual conference, online event, last September 2016. The idea I came up with this was that first, I was interested a lot in FBA business model for over a year before I organized the summit. And I was noticing that on the Facebook groups, I think Facebook is the most active, where sellers are the most active. I don't find any other resource so active as Facebook groups. I noticed that a lot of people had questions about Europe, especially about taxes and laws in Germany for email sequences and so on, so on, so on. I decided that I should collect all this information or whatever I can get and package it. And at that time, when I got idea to provide European sellers some information, I found out about the virtual summit business model. So I just combined both ideas and I created a virtual summit, which was for free for a limited time. And then people who wanted to get access to all the recordings, they can still get it by paying for the package of recordings. Very successful event for speakers, and I was happy about the results. So a lot of speakers reported that they got some new clients. For me, also virtual summit is like a database of service providers. So someone who wants to go start selling products in Europe, they can go on my website and they can see the names of all the speakers and get an impression. Okay, maybe Jill Lang, German speaker, I can help them maybe with consulting how to sell products on Amazon Germany. Then they find another name who can maybe help in copywriting and so on, so on, so on. And one person who was a speaker on my summit, he was not really known in the community, but after my summit, someone recognized him in Canton Fair in China. So it's nice.
And who was that?
It was Chris Rawlings from Judo Launch, the guy who is specializing in launching products in Germany.
Okay. Yeah, I think that was great. Can you mention like a few of the speakers that attended the last summit?
From Germany, I had lawyer from VBS company. I don't remember full German name of their company, but there was an e-commerce lawyer. Lazar Slavov. There was private label Journey representative Jill Lang. It was you, Timo, from IMZ Stars. Also, there were some known names like Greg Mercer from Jungle Scout. Also, Mark Scott Adams, a guy from US who does a lot of also videos online for Amazon sellers. There were a couple speakers from UK. I tried to combine speakers from Europe and from other countries. So it was a big mix.
Yeah, no, it was an amazing alignment of speakers that you had there. So Will Chernlund, I'm not sure how to pronounce his name, and Manuel Beckler, for instance. Yeah, he was there. Just to mention a few, I mean, like almost everybody that is known in the private label community internationally was a speaker at your summit. So that was great. And you said you're going to do this again. Is that right?
Yes, I'm now in the process of organizing my second summit. It will not be targeted specifically to Amazon sellers. It will be for everyone who is selling on any kind of Amazon. It will be talked a lot about optimization, about PPC, how to make your business more profitable, how to optimize things in your business, in your product listing, and I will have some speakers talking more globally about, I think Amazon sellers should also think outside Amazon, because as everybody knows, there are a lot of horror stories how Amazon sellers are suspended on Amazon. So it's time to think where you can expand. And I will have, I will have a few speakers which will be talking a little bit in a bigger picture than Amazon. So yeah, this time I will again have a bunch of known names. Sometimes with the known people, because they appear in a lot of podcasts, it's can be difficult to extract something unique from them. For that reason, I have also almost half of my speakers will be kind of unknown names, not so popular names, or some completely people who have never heard of. And I find that these kind of people also have a lot of good knowledge to share.
I absolutely agree. I mean, there are people that go out and speak, and they do that for a reason. It's because most of the time they have services, such as myself. I mean, like I have a service for Amazon sellers, so there is an incentive for me to present myself. But then there are those people that are just making money on Amazon, and they have no incentive to go out and talk about it. So I think those kind of people would be the most interesting ones to identify, and that would be really interesting to get the perspective from successful sellers.
Yes, like one of the interesting speakers I will be having is, for example, hypnotic copywriting for Amazon products. So it's a woman who has NLP certificate, neuro-linguistic programming, and she does hypnotic copywriting. So it's like very interesting what she has to say.
Okay, yeah. So I'm really looking forward to that. When is it going to start?
It will be launched at the beginning of April, and it's called Seller Optimization Summit. The website is selleroptimizationsummit.com. And yeah. The current launch date is planned on 3rd of April.
Okay, and can you already sign up for it?
Yes, by the time this interview will be published, you will be able to sign up.
Okay, so you definitely don't want to miss this one, and I'm going to put the link to the summit in the show notes. So if you sign up, that's the guaranteed way not to miss the summit. Will it be for free again, and then with an opportunity, of course, to buy to buy the video as it was last time, or what's your business model for the summit?
Yes, exactly. It will be the same idea that people will be getting every day about 4 to 6 video interviews to watch. They can watch it for free for 24 hours, and afterwards the video will be locked, and then it's their choice if they want to upgrade to Premium Pass or not.
Yeah, I think that's great, and I also think it's very transparent. I mean, obviously, there needs to be a way for you to monetize, and but if you want to use it for free, it's up to you. It's just that there is a small time window in which you can, and if you want the convenience, then you can always opt for the paid option. I think that's very fair.
Yeah, and the difference between this one and the first summit is that, first, as I said, it's targeting Amazon sellers worldwide. And this time, I think I will have more speakers. Last time there were 26. This time will be over 30, I guess. And also, I will blend in a few live webinar sessions during the summit. So I will invite some people. There will be, for example, a masterclass, PPC basics masterclass. So everyone who have questions how to start PPC campaigns, basically for beginners, there will be a live webinar during the summit where people can ask questions. The expert who will be presenting, and there will be, I plan at least, I think, 1 or 2 more live webinars during the summit.
Okay, sounds very good. All right, then thank you very much. And people that want to get in touch with you, just click on the link in the show notes. That's possible. That's probably also a good place to find you. That's it from my side. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Timo. Talk to you some other time. Bye.